Ladies and gentlemen, day 146. I am not at Still Call Me Pass. I am at Hood River, Oregon. Just had dinner with my hiking buddy. And yeah, we're down here early and we're staying in Cascade Locks in advance of Trail Days. And tomorrow we're going to, I'm going to be working on some stuff for future business. And super excited to be working on stuff that I'm passionate about. And the hike has given me tons of time to think about my life and reflect on what I want to do. And so tomorrow I'm not hiking, and I can actually sit down and put thoughts to paper and put thoughts to trons and work on things I care about. And you know, hiking's awesome, and I care about hiking, but I also care about individual development. And I've spent my entire adult life developing people and developing teams, and that's a passion of mine. So it's going to be exciting to do something not directly tied to hiking, but I want to share that with you because if any of the viewers are interested in that, I'll have more information on that. You can also message me. I'm happy to talk about it, but specifically individual character and leadership development. So something non-hiking related. Anyways, I've done enough blabbing, and we're gonna hit the road here and go to where we're staying, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Morning peeps, day 146, Hood River, Oregon. I'm eating breakfast for 2 people. This is the breakfast sampler, and it's going down, and it's gonna be eaten by this guy. All right, it's done. I slayed it. It was indeed for 2 people, and I'm bloated like a tick, but satisfied, I guess. It hurts, and I was challenged to have another one, to which I rejected, and I admitted defeat. So I suck. Morning peeps, day 148. Today is first day of Trail Days, and we'll be leaving there in a couple hours. The shit show's already beginning. We did a little recon of the Marina Park and the island, the Thunder Island area, and yeah, it's just a colossal shit show over there right now. So mass of humanity. So we'll slide in there and get a parking spot and walk down there for the festivities. Our plan is attend today, majority of the events, and then tomorrow we've got to take off and start working our way back up. I got to drop this vehicle off in Western Washington, away from the trail. And good catch, by the way, off camera. But yeah, today's gonna be a freaking awesome day. Guess where we're at? We're at the Tech Expo in Las Vegas. All right, so take a look over there. That's Thunder Island. So apparently you camp there for $40 a day. Here's a pro tip if you're gonna go to Trail Days and you're a thru hiker. Don't fucking go there. Instead, camp at the KOA. You pay $40, you get a shower, you get your own campsite, and you have a lot more control over your surroundings. So that's your pro tip for the day. I'm sure there'll be more as we come along, but excited to be here for Trail Days. And the shitter's full, the truck's here pumping, and man, it smells like some third world countries I've been to. Just throwing that out there, an observation. All right, so far Trail Days, things are going all right. I went to Hyperlight to look for their new bivvy, and they did have it, except they had it in the regular size, which is for short people, and I tried it and didn't fit. So that's a big no-go. We'll figure that out later. But with 100 miles left to hike, it is what it is. One thing I am going to try is a frameless pack, though. I did get this Z-Packs super narrow 50-liter pack, and you can see it right there. Anyways, it's got a running vest on it, and super comfortable. And we're going to go try the frameless life here for the last 100 miles and give it a shot. Food here is really good, and enjoying my time here. Beautiful day here in Hood River, or actually Cascade Locks, and got 2 raffle tickets. We'll see how it goes. Only get one shot because I'm only here one day. It's been nice talking to vendors and meeting up with some folks that I knew on the trail. And yeah, so we'll update you later. All right, Thunder Island Brewing. I was in line and getting a tag that says I'm over 21. I was carded, and the lady who carded me looked at my Florida driver's license like, "Oh my God, I got relatives that live in Fernandina Beach." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, it's a small world, isn't it?" And as a result, I am getting free swag, so that was pretty cool. This has been a pretty wild day, but yeah, I'm enjoying the atmosphere, enjoying the beer, and yeah, we're going to continue to look around here. A lot of great exhibits, a lot of good information. Got to speak with several manufacturers and got some insights into stuff. And we're going to continue to look around, and we'll check in later. All right, so update, pretty wild. I just ran into two women from Japan, and I overheard them speaking Japanese. They're staring at me, and I asked them where they're from, and they said Japan. I'm like, Nihonjin, and we start talking, and it's like, I haven't had a Japanese-ish conversation with native speakers in decades. So my Japanese is not good. Jozu de wa arimasen, so it's very bad. But it was so cool to actually speak with native speakers. And one's from Fukuoka, and the other one's from Kanagawa-ken, so where I was born. So that's pretty awesome. It's a small world, but yeah, it's pretty cool running into people here. All right, so back from Trail Days, day one. It's the only day we're going to be there. Got what we needed after action here. Met a lot of interesting manufacturers, talked to a bunch of great people making good stuff for the community. Got some stuff. So Right On Trek is a company out of Kalispell, Montana, and they make some really good backpacking food. So I bought one of their chicken Alfredo pastas. Gonna try that cold soak. Warm, it was really good, but I think it'll cold soak. This is genius, Triple Crown Coffee. So for $5, you get their cold brew coffee in a cold soak container that is heat resistant, unlike the Talenti jar. So genius, $5, awesome. Yeah, you saw the backpack, the Z packs. So we're gonna try that little guy out, frameless. I'm gonna try for the last 100 miles. And speaking of that, a friend of mine from Western Washington called me while I was at Trail Days and said, "Hey, mutual person we know just finished the PCT and he had an alternate route, so I've requested the alternate route be sent to work around the fire closures." So we'll see if it's an executable route, and more to follow on that. But other than that, a great day. Met a bunch of, got to try on different backpacks, different supplies. And, one thing I am going to get from this is Hyperlight Mountain Gear makes a new bivy. They didn't have the long version. They had the regular, which doesn't fit me, but the long version does. But it has everything I'm looking for in a bivy sack. So that is on the to purchase items list. All in all, great. Got to meet up with a bunch of people I haven't seen in a long time on trail. So that was really super. And yeah, so this will wrap up this segment, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Morning, America, day 149, and we have left Cascade Locks, Oregon, and we're on our way up to the Olympic Peninsula to go link up with a friend. And so today we're gotta mail some stuff off and meet up with a friend from college who lives in Portland, and then we're gonna head towards Olympia. And yeah, it's a pretty lax day. And the way ahead is tomorrow we'll make it up to the Olympic Peninsula, hang out with another friend, and then get a ride back early Monday morning to resume the trail. One of the things that we're working on is a possible route around the fires north of Stevens Pass. I know of at least one person who did a reroute in a particular manner through Western Washington that we're looking at. So today and tomorrow we're going to do some route evaluation. Well, anyways, we're eating breakfast. We're in Vancouver, Washington, and today is going to be an awesome day. I drove by, I saw a donut shop, side quest, must procure donuts. Oh,
Look at this.
amazing.
And I don't
Amazing. All right, peeps. On the road, day 150. And we're heading up to a buddy of mine's on the Olympic Peninsula. Dropping this wonderful vehicle off that he let me use for the last couple days for Trail Days. Big shout out to Eric. He's the man. And so today we've finalized our plans for our next leg. So instead of skipping the 150 miles of Section K like pretty much everybody's done northbound, we're going to be contrarians. We're going to walk this fucker, and not Section K, but we have a plan that's going to take us into Western Washington, and we're going to hike out of the PCT from Stevens to Darrington, and then we're going to hike up the Skagit Valley up towards Diablo Lake, Ross Lake, and then take the PNT across the PCT and then up to Canada. So that's our plan. It's executable, and I found the path. So big shout out to my buddy Doug for reaching out to me and getting me that. So that was freaking awesome. So we're still in the fight. You know, you gotta take what life throws at you, and that's the big lesson. You know, don't just accept the easy answer. You know, do what's right, and also, you know, take what other paths are offered. And so that's what we're doing. So tomorrow morning we're going to hit it early, north from Snoqualmie, and we're going to hit Stevens Pass. That's our first stop, and then we'll resupply there, and then hit it towards Darrington and head on up. Anyways, yeah, we're taking the 101 today through Shelton. Haven't been to this part of the peninsula in ages, and so it's pretty cool. Old stomping grounds out west here. Anyways, enough blabbing for today. This will probably wrap up the PCT Days portion of the video. My apologies for the scarcity of video footage from the PCT Days, but frankly, it was pretty boring. You know, you would have seen me just talking to a bunch of random vendors and stuff like that. Instead, you got some nuggets of wisdom and some other things. Yeah, and also keep your clothes clean. That's another pro tip. Don't smell like a bag of ass when you don't have to. All right. For any other free tips and advice, just keep watching my videos. Out from here. Chinese buffet. Thru hiker's freaking dream. Kudos to Zen Commando for pointing it out. We have arrived. Round 2, boys and girls. Hiker's dream. Chinese buffet, all you can eat. King's Walk Buffet, Silverdale, Washington. I just had 5 plates, and I think I'm gonna fucking die, but I'm gonna die happy, boys and girls. Now I gotta go to Safeway and get some food for the Snoqualmie to Stevens leg. So then we're gonna head over to Buddy's place, who's taking us to Snoqualmie tomorrow morning. So today's been a freaking awesome day. Beautiful day back in the town that spent many years here. So yeah, just here briefly, to those of you who are subscribers who I know who live in this town, sorry I didn't get time to spend with you. This is a quick in and out, but I promise I'll be back.